What is up, YouTube? Um, it's been a while since my last video. Uh, Nothing in the physical world has really changed. Obviously, I have done things, but um, nothing really worth sharing, I'll say. Except for what I want to talk about in this video, or at least what I want to talk about in this video is a little more universal. It's just a kind of flow of consciousness kind of thing. The other ones were a little more like giving my hot take on this or giving my opinion on this. And I don't want to fall too far into that and want to keep things pretty human. But I think what I am pursuing is quite aspatial. Sorry, I had to look into the lens when I did that because it's a new word for me. I could also say what I'm pursuing is intangible. I could say it is metaphysical, but I'm talking more on a geographical sense and a location sense, because I think for a while I used to believe, okay, LA is the place for me, or New York City is the place for me. And it was these attributes about these places that really reeled me in and made me think they were the spot for me. Precursor, I have not visited either place, so I don't want to jump to conclusions about the world, right? I haven't really seen the world, so I don't want to say, okay, what I'm pursuing doesn't exist in a physical location. But the gist of it, right? Like, you see all these things about LA or New York or some like Miami and even Toronto, right? Like, these cities are known for these particular physical things. Once you, I guess, awaken, when you acknowledge the self and realize, like, this is all a veil, this is a filter, this is just a plane, right? It is the physical plane, it is a realm of existence. When you realize that, like, just the material world is the material world, there's nothing beyond the surface, there's nothing below the surface, and it's just, it is what it is kind of thing. You lose that ambition, you lose the want, and it goes under ignorance is bliss. When you don't know about the deeper parts of a human being, when you don't know that you, not the physical you, not my face, but the one that exists behind the eyes, I can only see in front of me. There's 50-50, right? Whatever exists behind me, that is ultimately me. And so when I discovered me, myself, capital S, everything else lost its meaning. And it's not that I can't enjoy it, but I don't want to pursue it anymore. I don't want to go out to the club because I know it is just a cesspool for lust, adultery, hedonism. I don't want to go to concerts because I do believe that artists could be doing way more. They're just pricing up their tickets and entertaining the audience. I mean, entertainment is entertainment, but I don't want to go to that anymore, because I know there is a deeper part of you that needs to be nourished, and I know that that concert or that club will not nourish that part. And same thing with, premarital sex, or buying clothes, right? Like, I love creating a character, but it gets to the point where I just, you get your character, but you don't really need all these pieces, just more and more and more. And so my mentality is very similar to a modern day capitalist, except that I am not capitalizing the physical, the tangible, the monetary. I am capitalizing the metaphysical. And I don't know if that's like a good thing, but that's just who I am. That's just what I want to do, right? I just want to keep going on this metaphysical journey, and I've always been like that. I've just never been able to, put it into a sentence and explain it until I discovered the self. Like, even when I was younger, I've always had this fire inside of me I just could never explain. And so now that I know this truth, how could I want to go to LA for LA? How could I want to go to New York for New York, right? I don't want to go just to go. I don't want to go to pursue industry, because that industry is not what I want to tap into. I am trying to tap into something else. But the something else is metaphysical. It does not exist necessarily, to most. It doesn't exist. It is aspatial. And so this fall, I will be living in my car, and I will be traveling around North America. I mean, the US and Canada. And I was thinking a lot about LA. I was thinking about, I gotta go to LA. I wanna go to LA. But what's calling me there? Yeah, I could go. I could experience it. But why? Why go to LA? Because LA does not heighten or elevate what I am pursuing. There may be people or individuals in LA that can help me, but what am I looking for there? Where am I needed? And that's what I am dealing with now, is that I don't want to be here, but I don't want to be there. 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 I don't want to be anywhere. But I don't want to be here. So then where do I want to be? Where can I excel? Where can I grow? Where can I express these ideas and visions I have of the future, of Renaissance? Where are those thoughts, ideas, visions accepted? And if it's not where, then who? But how do I find who? And so it's kind of weird right now, because yeah, I'm moving out in like 2 weeks, right? And so there's no turning back. I'm gonna go. Like, I can't be here. Like I said, I can't be here. I need to get out. That's for sure. But is it LA? Or is it Miami? I mean, I know it's not Miami, but I'm just saying, like, is it these names, these cities, these these places, right? Or will I experience and then come back to the conclusion of it must just be a spatial. So yeah, I don't know where uh my truth will fully prevail. You know, if it's just an internet digital thing, or if it is a, you know, geopolitical or like world, it's not geopolitical, but like worldly geographical thing, like where it persists beyond just America or, you know, the West. I mean, it probably won't tap into the East. The East, they have different priorities and completely come up in different realms than people in the West do. And so, you know, is what I'm trying to say um, an individual thing? Is it only uh, compatible with the individual, or is there a group? You know, once there's enough individuals, there could be a group. But does that group exist right now? If so, where? If there is no where, how do I find that group? And so that's what I'm kind of dealing with.